guys, I'm back with a deck profile for the deck that I played against Jay. This is my plain deck. I just kind of threw it together. I have a general build that I play, but this was just more of a speed build just so I can get you guys a video. As you can see, I'm getting more interested in Transformers. I'll still play Yu-Gi-Oh! And stuff like that, but this has my main focus. So we have Skywarp, who is a 4/8 in jet mode with his effect with when you flip to this mode, each player reveals the top cards of their deck. And his robot mode is a 4/2 as well. When this defends and you flip one white, you may choose another character, and if you do, put the damage onto him. So he's always in play mode. You don't transform him. He's kind of your scapegoat. He's your body shield right now. We also do have Starscream, who is kind of the main damage dealer. He's a 3/1 in play mode with 13 health, and when you flip to this mode, do damage equal to the number of planes you have. So if, let's say, both of these guys are in robot mode, and you flip to this mode, you don't do damage. But when you have him like this, you do 2 damage, right? Then when he transforms, he's a 4/2, so he's a lot better in that, and he has a bold 2 as well. But if you watch the video, I do transform a lot, just to deal damage. Then we have Thundercracker over here. He is pretty much the exact same as the Starscream, but he's guaranteed 2 damage, but to a melee character. I don't play Slipstream, so this is the best you can do. And so when he transforms, so by the way, he's also 12 health, 4/1 in play mode, but when he is in robot mode, he is a 5/1, and his effect is when you play an action, he gets +1 attack until the end of the turn, which goes to my main deck for now. Then for my deck that I play for him, so let me get these guys out of the way. I'm just going to set these aside over here. So for the deck I play, we're going to start with the upgrades. We play 3 Rapid Ascent. It's when you equip to a range. It gives him a little bit more health. The attack's not that bad, but you do a lot more effect damage in this deck. But with this, you look at your opponent's hand. Well, they scrap a card from their hand. They choose, but that's still giving the advantage to me with more hands. Then for the other ones, you play Armed Hovercraft, which is kind of similar. +1 attack, but when you equip to a range, do 1 damage to each enemy. Again, let's go back to the effect damage, right? Then you play your grenade launchers. You kind of can see this in most decks, as long as they're playing orange. 14 plus attack, and if you attack with the character that is attached to, this card's scrapped. +4 attack's amazing. You don't really care if it gets scrapped, because you pretty much did a lot of damage that turn. Then I play Drill Arms. To scrap armor, so like if I'm trying to go for attack with Thundercracker or Starscream, this gets rid of like their force fields and stuff like that. Then I play 2 improvised shields just for the double orange. That's it. Tough doesn't really matter in this deck too much. You just play for the 2 orange up here, and that's it. Then you play 2 Datapad. So when a character attacks, you draw a card. Then you may put 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. So just more draw power. And as well, if you have a dead card, you put it on top. Or if you, let's say, draw an Improvised Shield, put it on top of the deck. That's all. And he's a white pip as well. Then for the other last white pips, you play 2 Force Field. This is the card that I was talking about. So, if an upgraded character would take 5 or more damage, instead you scrap this card and your character takes 4 damage. So it's just this kind of big, yeah, no, you're not attacking me. You're not. It's great against bolt decks, because if they forget Force Field's there, they go for a huge swing, and then they get mad because you only dealt 4 damage. Alrighty. And now it's time for the actions, which I'm going to bring out good old Thundercracker here, because this all gives him +1 attack. So we got Brainstorm, which for him is one of the most important cards, because Brainstorm is an action, so that automatically gives him +1 attack. Then you may play an action, which that's the fact, you may play an action, so that's 2+ attack. Then you may play another action. So in terms, with Brainstorm, you play 3 actions per turn, which that equals +3 attack, right? So that he's swinging for 8, which is huge attack, right? Then you play 3 Going Transmissions, kind of the same as the Datapad. You draw 2 and put 1 card from your hand to the top of your deck. That's pretty good, especially if you draw Improvise Shield, that sort of thing. And it's just a little bit more draw power. Then you play 3 Rollout. Each of your characters, flip each of your characters from bot mode to alt mode. So this is if I want push damage, that sort of thing. Because early game, well, mid game, I would say, I'm dealing 4 damage to a character for the most part. In my locals, we don't have Wave 2 because we're in Canada, and so Dinobots and Insecticons is what played the most. So obviously 4 damage with the Thundercracker flip effect, and 2 damage off the Starscream. Then you play, then this is more of the effect damage portion of it, which I absolutely love. You play 3 Bombing Run, which is a plane exclusive card. So choose an enemy character, move 1 damage counter from each of your planes, and put it onto that enemy. So that heals and does damage, so you can deal 3 damage to a character. Easy peasy. As well, it's a blue pip, so it's a little bit more defense. Then you play 2 Photon Bomb. This card makes people angry. So it's due to 2 damage to each character. Most of the time I kill Skywarp with it, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to do the rest of the damage. 2 damage onto Thundercracker or Starscream, it's not that big. And 2 damage when I'm swinging for, let's say, 6 maybe, plus the 2 flips. It's pretty good. Then I play something similar as in Strafing Rum, do 1 damage to each enemy character, which is the same as Hovercraft. So as you can see, this is a lot more effect damage. I don't go for the big swings. I'm just doing 2 to 3 damage on each character per turn, which is really good. Then I play 2 ISO functions. All of them are under 12 stars. So brings them back. And then Supercharge, which gives you Bolt 3. Bolt 3 is good. I love playing Bolt decks. My favorite deck is Dinobots, but I don't play it because Dinobots are everywhere. Alright, so that is my Plains deck profile. And please like, comment, and subscribe.